I think Nancy Wheeler is going to be the one to die in Stranger Things 5, at least one of the main characters. And I'm going to be explaining that here in a little bit. It's been a few months since I made a theory about Stranger Things. It's been a few months since I made several theories about Stranger Things. It's now December. We are over 6 months away from when Stranger Things 4 originally released, and then we're like 5 months away from when Volume 2 released. It's been like it's going on a year now, since we've last seen Stranger Things 4. Like in a few months, it's gonna be a year, and we're about a year and a half away, I would say, from Stranger Things 5. We're probably not gonna get that until late 2024, unfortunately. But the hype is still there for me. I know the hype has died down on social media a lot. But that's not going to stop me from making a theory here and there. And I've had this theory on my mind for like a few weeks now, but I wanted to save it for December. And the theory is that Nancy Wheeler is going to die. And I feel like I kind of contradicted myself by making so many theories. I thought that Mike Wheeler was the one that's going to die. I thought, several other people were going to die. And they probably will. Like Murray will probably die. People like him will probably die. But I think Nancy Wheeler is one of the main characters that will die because it makes so much sense, and it feels like they're setting her up to die in a good way, though, as a hero. So Nancy is number one, Nancy's a part of this love triangle with Steve and Jonathan. So her dying would really just make that, go away, and there wouldn't be someone being left out or, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense, first of all, that Nancy would die, so that love triangle just ends. And then, second of all, she was told what was going to happen to her and her family by Vecna. And my theory is that the only way she can prevent her family from dying and her friends from dying from Vecna is for her to sacrifice herself. That is my theory. I feel like that is a thing that has happened in a lot of movies and TV shows. I feel like the Duffers probably took inspiration from older movies and TV shows that had similar things happen. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense. And I had to talk about it because it makes so much sense. And she seems like the right character to die as a hero. She's always been the one to come in clutch, with, she knows how to shoot a gun. So, like, in season 1, season 2, like, she's always had these moments of where Nancy's a badass. You know what I'm saying? She's always had these heroic moments. And I feel like she is the right character to sacrifice herself to save her friends and her family. And that's what I think. I think Vecna showed her the vision of her family, her friends, everyone dying and the whole entire thing. And I feel like the only way that she's going to be able to save them is to sacrifice herself. And if that's not the case, then I feel like the only way is that someone else sacrifice themselves. And I feel like she's going to try to prevent that from happening as much as possible. But I've had a lot of like thought about that recently. I don't know why, but even like I haven't watched Stranger Things in like 4 months, believe it or not. And believe it or not, I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been thinking about, well, Nancy was told everything. Like, how is that going to play out? How is that going to affect this show? Well, Nancy's probably going to die. That's what's been in my mind for like 2 weeks now. But if it's like I try to think in an alternate outcome, like who would it be if it's not going to be Nancy? And I guess like maybe Vecna could have showed her like 11 having to sacrifice herself or something. Now Nancy's going to try to prevent that. Because I feel like she's always been the hero. Maybe she's going to try to prevent everything from happening. I don't know. Like, do you think that she's going... Let me know in the comments. Do you think that Nancy is going to tell everyone what Vecna showed her? Or do you think she's going to keep it to herself because that's the only way to save the day? Let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty curious. Regardless, though, I'm so excited for Stranger Things 5. I know it's so far away. I mean, we still have a whole nother year to go through, and potentially a whole nother year to go through. I know people have been saying it's 2024 that Stranger Things is going to come out, but let me tell you something. I would not be surprised if Stranger Things 5 is announced for 2025. I would not be surprised. I know that sounds horrible. I know. Trust me. I'm on the same page. But I'm just saying, I would not be surprised if it's not going to come out till 2025. But my best guess, honestly, and this is my greatest guess that I could possibly make, I think that This would be ideal for me though. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but number one, I feel like it's going to be released on November 6th, 2024, because that's Stranger Things Day. But I also think that it would be cool if part one came out on like July 1st and then part two came out on Stranger Things Day. So there's like a big gap in between for the finale. We all build this hype and theories for the last like 2 episodes coming out on November 6th on Stranger Things Day. I feel like that would be really cool. Maybe they're in theaters. I feel like that would be awesome. But that's my best guess. I feel like late 2024 on Stranger Things Day is probably when we're going to see Stranger Things 5. But that's not going to stop me from making content about Stranger Things, from making theories about Stranger Things. I'm probably going to rewatch Stranger Things here soon, like I've been wanting to, but I'm watching The Walking Dead right now. I have a show on Hulu I'm going to watch. Kaleidoscope comes out on January 1st. That's a very interesting show. We talked about that in the Popcorn Talks podcast. If you want to learn more about that, link in bio. But so I have a lot of shows that I'm watching and I want to watch, but I do want to rewatch Stranger Things because it's Stranger Things. It's the greatest show of all time so far that I've seen. So yeah, like I'm not gonna stop making Stranger Things content. I want to continue to make it because I love this show and I feel like a lot of you guys do. And the following is insane. Like everybody is like on Reddit. You know, people are still getting 10,000 upvotes on their post about Stranger Things when the hype is pretty much completely died down. It's probably going to be even more dead in like a year from now. But I feel like whenever they start... Actually, I take that back. I feel like whenever they start filming, I'm hoping we see more, you know, I don't know, like the Stranger Things writers in October, they were tweeting out, oh, this almost happened in this season. This almost happened in this episode. This, and this. I hope we get more of that content in 2023. That's easy content for me. That's easy content to get hype up season 5, to get the ball rolling. Like, it would be something to see if they could, like, I know the hype isn't that high right now, but it's like it's still pretty consistent. It would be insane if they could keep this at a pace until season 5. If they could keep this pace and maybe even build it up a little bit, I feel like that would be insane if they could achieve that. I don't know if that's possible, but I would certainly try if I was them. But yeah, the point is, guys, this is my theory today, first of all. Second of all, I want to make more theories. I'm going to make more theories. I'm not going to stop sharing things content. Don't you worry. However, I am going to be making other content about other TV shows. And I feel like you guys won't mind that either because there's a lot of TV shows out there. I just made a video about Wednesday. That show is amazing. There's a lot of shows that I'm so excited for, like Kaleidoscope, and Outer Banks, and You on Netflix. If you guys haven't watched You, it's kind of a weird show, but like it's freaking good. Outer Banks is amazing. Obviously, I'll be making content theories about both of those shows, and those are in February and March, both part 1s and part 2s. And there's a few shows in 2023. There's shows that haven't even been announced. There's movies that are coming out. There's so many things, so much content that I'm going to be making. So I'm gonna obviously really do more variety content, but I am going to keep Stranger Things as at a consistent pace, throughout my content journey over the next 2 years because I love the show and I know a lot of people do. And I know there's not a lot of content creators out there still posting about Stranger Things, whether it's a Stranger Things edit or a Stranger Things YouTube video. I don't know, but I'll be posting something about Stranger Things consistently. And yeah, expect more videos from me. I'm gonna try to brainstorm some more ideas, whether it's about this, whether it's about Stranger Things or a different show. Regardless, I'm gonna try to post more long form content over here, and the shorts are gonna still be pumped out. But I appreciate all love and support, guys. Let me know what you think about this Nancy Wheeler thing. Let me know if you think she's actually gonna die, or if you think it's gonna be a different outcome, or do you think multiple people are gonna die in one instance? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to drop a like in the video, subscribe, 10 notifications, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.